Hello, I'm John Higgins and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm sharing one of the realities that organists face with unexpected problems or issues with the organ. And I've come to practice today at the church in preparation for my recital, and I've got a cipher problem. So I'll turn the organ on, and this is one of the challenges that can come up from time to time. So everything's okay, and then we'll pull a stop, and at the moment it's reset, but as soon as I press middle C, cipher. And the only way to stop it is either push the stops in, or I have to restart the organ, and then as soon as you press middle C on the swell, it'll happen again. So that's a real concern, because middle C is a note that gets used a lot. So already a few days out from the recital, that's definitely a big concern for me, and whether it can actually be fixed in time. And I believe this is due to the very unusual weather that we've been having lately. We've had quite a lot of rain, and today is very humid, and that's common for the humidity to make things expand and contract with moisture, and then the electric action is somehow jamming. It's not mechanical tracker action, or it'd be possible to investigate and perhaps adjust things, but with electric action there's not a lot that one can do. Then of course, thinking of the worst case scenario, which you have to be prepared for, I guess, is I thought, what options are left? And I checked most of the stops: the flute, cipher, the string and the celeste, cipher, gems horn 4, cipher, walled flute 4, flageolet 2, oboe, cornopian. So what I did discover though is that there are 4 unenclosed stops on the swell because of the design of this instrument. They're on a different wind chest and not in the swell box. And that's the open diapason. So that's fine. The flute celeste. The Nazard 2 2/3, which is meant to sound at the 5th or the quint, but at the moment I don't know why that's playing at 4-foot pitch. So that unenclosed, and the trumpet, which is on the swell but is actually on the great chest, that's also unenclosed. So that is 4 stops on the swell that are unenclosed. So already I'm thinking about if the worst case scenario happens, do I utilise the unenclosed stops on the swell for solo melody lines, which all of them are too loud for the pieces that I'd planned for, but they might just have to do and balance it out? Or another possibility is to review all of my music, and where I've got a solo melody that doesn't go below or use middle C, then potentially I can switch the organ off and switch it on, and as long as I don't play middle C, it won't cipher. All the other notes are working. So one of the pieces I was intending to play was Air on G String by J.S. Bach, and so I've just scanned over the music now, and the melody line doesn't go below A. So that, I believe that's correct. Yes. Well, yes, A is the lowest note. So that could work. I could still play that on the swell with the enclosed stops. That could potentially work. If the organ does decide to play up, it means I've only got 4 unenclosed stops on the swell and 4 unenclosed stops on the grate, and so that's a total of 8 stops to work with. So I'm definitely going to be spending some time thinking about a contingency plan if the worst happens. And in the meantime, hope that this weather changes and that the cipher will resolve itself. So just a short video there of perhaps you've turned up at a concert before and everything seems to be going quite well, but sometimes there's some quite disruptive situations the organist faces, and it's certainly our job to try and be as flexible as possible and creative, and as I said, I have got some solutions if it goes that way, and the show must go on, right? So that's what we do. So I hope you enjoyed this short little video, and feel free to share some of your challenges or horror stories with ciphers or organ faults. At least it's only happening in a practice session. It could be worse. It could be half an hour before the recital starts and we discover it for the first time. So that would be really interesting. So please leave your comments and share your stories of challenges that you've had. And thank you very much. And we'll see you again in the next video. Take care. Bye.